Today is Tuesday, November 5th, and this is another update on my progress beating the S&P 500 along with Bill Ackman's Pershing Square holdings. I do make these videos every Tuesday and Sunday, so if you want to follow along, hit that subscribe button and let's get into it. Since my last update, I decided not to make any position changes to my portfolio. Right now, I have less than 15% of my portfolio sitting in cash, and going into the election and then the Fed meeting only a few days away, that's exactly where I wanted to be. This is what the SPY chart's going to look like right now. Where the SPY price closed today is exactly where the 15-day moving average is. The 5-day moving average does still sit below both of those. It would only take a few days of gains in a row to get the 5-day moving average above the 15, and by the time that would happen, the SPY price would be well above the 15-day moving average, which is exactly what we want if we want to have one of these bull runs like we've been having throughout the year. It is expected that Jerome Powell is going to cut the federal funds rate by half a basis point over the next two meetings. So a quarter basis point cut in November and then another one at the December meeting. But any cuts beyond that are kind of up in the air as far as when they would actually happen. He has indicated that there will be additional rate cuts in 2025, but hopefully he'll be able to give some insight as to when that will happen at this meeting. So I do think that that Thursday meeting is going to be a positive on the market, which is what's going to drive it higher moving forward. For my year-end S&P 500 target, the low end still has 2.3% to get there, and then the possibility of a 4% gain if it reaches the top. So if there is going to be a short-term dip in the market, I am going to hold on to all of my positions, and then depending on the size of the drop, I'll be looking to utilize some, if not all of that 15% that I still have sitting in cash. These are going to be all of my current positions. Right now, Amazon, Nvidia, Microsoft, Meta, and Walmart make out my top 5. And those are going to account for 44.23% of my portfolio. Right now, I have 85.79% of my portfolio invested, which means I have 14.21 sitting in cash. Since Monday, my portfolio had a gain of 1.43%. The S&P 500 had a gain of 0.96, and Pershing Square had a loss of 1.54%, which brings us year to date. My portfolio has a gain of 22.6. The S&P 500 is at a gain of 21.93, and Pershing Square is at a gain of 0.03%. That's going to do it for today. I do make these videos every Tuesday and Sunday, so if you want to follow along, hit that subscribe button, and I'll catch you on Sunday.